Minecraft BEDROCK. Anyway, I will try not to die. Enjoy this show. While the chmear is created, let's see how this Minecraft will look and whether it is very different from the usual Minecraft, in which I am used to play. Extract a little bit of wood. I have specially deduced the coordinates, as there is no F3 menu, as far as I understand, plus deduced more and how many days I generally here already survive. I want to finish my construction project here in 100 game days without dying. And I'll be very happy if I actually have 0 deaths by the end. So, axe I have, pickaxe, I can't make a pickaxe, no sticks, I got it, okay? I've got survival mode on hard here, oh, minus the cow. Mining wood for now, we'll look around later. I have until nighttime to mine both wood and everything else. I guess it would make sense to get some stone so I can stock up on axes. Oh, there's also charcoal. It's just tinny how much the character is flailing around here. Add-on actions and stuff I'm playing with here changes absolutely everything in the game, well in terms of animations of everything else, so that the game looks much more wow. Through Shift you can directly craft and not post the recipe here. Wow, add-on actions and stuff changes animations in the game, and dramatically, in short, gives the game experience, the most that is the variety, so I decided to try to play 100 game days here with him. Man, how unfamiliar the game in general differently perceived, in particular, and the physics of the movements themselves. Since I am here somewhere on some obscure rock, you can still try to search for various resources. For me it's such a thing, but here's iron and coal. Over there I can already see the coal that I will collect. It's 100%. It is said that in Minecraft BEDROCK, the mobs are some kind of more evil and besides all this more accurate archers. So far I can see that the only difference in terms of combat of everything else is that you don't have a rest lane. You can kind of fight, you can punch like that all the time, swing your axe and you don't have a fatigue lane. That's cool. I think it's interesting. It's such a classy place, I like it. It's weird that pigs don't die with one punch. Wow, look, I'm eating an apple, it ends up in my hand a little bit. This is also added by mod actions and stuff, mod, add-in, whatever you wanna call it. I just saw a pig somewhere here. Yes, any meat I can use. Until night falls I will try to gain important resources for myself directly on the surface. Later I will hide somewhere in a cave you just saw it munching, spread its front paws and bend over. Wow. I've also been texted that there is no left hand here, seriously. Awesome, I can't use my left hand, that's a shame. Meanwhile night has fallen, during which I need to try and hide from the monsters very quickly and I'm going to try and do it now. Please. Oh my god, I made it. There they are. Right round the corner. Ha ha. Holy shit, that was creepy. I didn't think I was gonna make it. I'll be honest. So, I'm going to spend the night getting all the resources here. Let me also bang out 3 stoves. 3 stoves is good. One on top of the other. 8 in each. And all the meat I have, I'm gonna put it in the ovens right away. It's cooking. The most unusual thing so far. It's the hand waving in front of my nose. It's so fucking confusing. In the meantime, let's make ourselves some extra picks. I'll also make myself another axe. It's also advisable to have a shovel in reserve. It's almost morning. I'm out, I'm going to look for iron now. I need to find iron on the mountain here. Where did all the monsters go? They suddenly disappeared. I couldn't find any iron, but I found a whole pile of coal. Oh, there's iron all right. I see more iron over there. And there's some iron around here, too. To make a long story short, closer to this night, I'm already semi-fully equipped in iron items. That can't help but feel good. It's very important for me to equip myself to the max here very quickly, including making a shield. I hope it can at least be taken in my left hand here. Bears. Bears are not on icebergs. They're just up here in the mountains. Now I'm going to dig up more of this iron. And it will be seen and clear what you can count on in terms of clothing. Clothing tools. Oh, more iron. Wow, that's a vein. Yeah, it's dangerous to fight monsters here. In fact, you have to be very careful. And I think I'm probably gonna have to, personally. It's a quick way to find diamond gear here. The only thing that makes me happy is that ore spawns differently here. And iron can be in a pile of even 8 pieces. Not 4 at most, as usual. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, my God. Those zombies are evil. There's a chest, we should open the chest. See what might be in the chest. Go, 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 go. And make me happy, game. 2 nice, fancy apples. And 2 blocks of gold. What if I sit here real quick, try to light up the area, see if there's any monsters sleeping here tonight? And I could do something out in the open? Do not do here, no way to do so, because they still spawn in huge numbers on the shore. All I understand. Okay, then make yourself a room here and hide. All closed. Now let's put here stoves, will now cook iron and everything else, and now I can finally fully equip 1619. Well, can make yourself an attack armor, trousers, bat and achki, and all put on themselves. So waiting now when the iron is ready and I can make tools I want to. Find now a place in which you can properly settle into CA. Beautiful body. We are looking for some new interesting places now, maybe some island, maybe something else will be seen. Opashi, is there some monster under the water? Eyes were glowing. I already can't wait to see how the inhabitants look like here, how to trade with them and so on, and whether it is possible to form wood and sell sticks to the inhabitants to get emeralds. I probably go quickly to the houses of the inhabitants. I will sleep there. Probably there are free beds. And where are my torches? Of course, torches. Torches we will put here so that no monsters will appear. I haven't decided yet on the Shea, and you know what, I'm probably going to settle in this place. This is the place where you can cover everything with grass. Everything will be beautifully decorated with grass next. In addition to what I'm doing here with grass, here will fit my big building. I thought it was a small thin plot, but in fact it's quite large, and plus it will be close to go to the residents to trade. I'll try to light it as quickly as possible so that no monsters will appear here. My God, where did you come from? I literally turned away for a second. Wow, I really literally. It's unlit and quite a strange place. I'd say it's all clear now, and I don't think we'll need composters, but I'd like to collect some hay. Who's sitting here? You can get a resident. I'll cure him with a golden apple. Let him stay here until I get home. What do we have here? There is a chest inside. No chest, no chest. I'll hide all the zombies here. I can cure them and get a resident right next to me. I have to gather resources for my future base. I'm trying to find diamonds and get dressed up. The time is going by so fast. 9, it's already game day. I don't have a chance to record time lapses in the hip version of Minecraft, but at least I'll show you what I've mined here. I started to take about half the mining time from them. After half the time of mining resources from them, all broken axes and everything else now I have in my plans. What I have, a lot of it is already good. Now I have in my plans to get diamond clothes. That is to go underground. There are inhabitants over there. To them I will visit them later for trading. Great cow food I have with me. It cannot be happy. Now I need sticks. Now I need to get iron. Now I need to get iron. Craft myself new tools. I will make myself some picks. So 1, 2. 2 more iron picks. Let's even make it 3. Let's make it 3 iron picks. This broken one can be thrown away. Then there's a sword. We need another shovel. And I think the most ideal way to get underground is to go down into the cave over there. Which I just happened to get into by accident, and it's a very, 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 very spacious cave. So I found this place. Here we go, slowly but surely explore what it's like. Oh, it's creepy and dark. Hey, you don't get out. I found a direct descent to the lowest part of these caves. That's a good thing. I have to walk very carefully here so that nobody shoots me. So there are no creepers. There are creepers, but damn it, I had a bad fall. Even the creepers here are even the creepers explode weakly, so I have to somehow get down there to the very bottom and don't run into Varden's prizes or it's going to be a mess. Finally, the first diamonds started to fall out. This can't be good. There's nothing else here. No, there isn't. So let's move on and watch carefully so that a creeper doesn't accidentally land on your head. And finally, a big vein. At least more than one thing. Yes, 3 is good. At least 3. I can't seem to find many of them because I'm at minus 24th depth and I need minus 50 at least. Please, at least somewhere, at least some diamonds. I'm very much no luck at all on diamonds. Look, wait. I see that there goes a tunnel. Yeah, well, why aren't spiders attacking me? I have experience. I have zombies and I have spiders. That can't be good, at least. With the help of spiders and bamboo, I'll have endless scaffolding. Great. The most important thing is to mark the coordinates. How do I take a screenshot? 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 Blides in 2 doesn't work. Above 2 more diamonds. Well, when the pickaxe breaks already. Wow, how many particles? Oh my god, how much I'll pay back? Well, fuck it. Diamonds in Togo already 36 pieces. Well, 5 more pieces and it will be perfect. We need to wander around here a little bit more. I wanted to take a break. I got more diamonds. I'll probably just make a room for myself here, and now we'll craft 1 hat, 1 armor, 1 trousers, 1 boots. We'll put all the diamonds on ourselves again. Damn, I'm good. Now I have to get out of here and bargain with the villagers, and so that I don't get home I have to go to the coordinates. 200 that way and minus 700 where? If I've done the math right, I can, if I dig right now, go straight to the central lake, this deep lake that goes right up to my thigh in the bay. If I dig to it, I'll just have to swim up to the top. I don't want to wander around underground right now. Later I'll deal with the experience firms and everything else. Now I have to trade very well with the residents. What's that scary noise? Yes, water means I'm digging right. Let's set up the torch here and see. Very quickly I'm going upstairs. I'm going to throw some more iron into the blast furnace. Of course, some more iron here. Maybe some more gold here. Maybe some gold here. We'll put all this gold here. I don't need so much food with me and all the other resources, so I'm going to squeeze everything here. I'll trade with wood. I'm going to go to the inhabitants now. We'll look for it. I hope the trading system works here just like I'm used to in the Java version. The inhabitants are taking professions, that's a good thing. 50-50 emerald miners are already available, they will or they won't. Oh, you're going to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Wow, they're dreaming about emeralds. Seriously. Okay. Okay. These 2 are still selling everything we can. We're looking for them now. The efficiency of this inhabitant, hurry up and choose a profession. I need efficiency, it'll take a while to shave. 2, I don't need a flame. Not a luck 2. Luck 2, I'll take 2 books for luck 2. There will be luck 3. I'm going to blind this one with a repair, but it's 30. Why is it so expensive? I want to find a repair cheaper than 30. It's too expensive. Thank goodness at least some of the Minecraft mechanics are still here from the regular Minecraft. Everyone's used to defense 3. Damn. Good chirka, but I probably won't do it now. It's fulfilled all my hopes. 17 emeralds left. I've got about another 1.5 more wood somewhere. I have 4 armor repairs and 1 pickaxe repair. I can buy another one for a sword or an axe. preferably because I will be mining wood. I also need efficiency and at least one book on enbraying because I will need to enchant my pickaxe and axe for enbraying. The most interesting thing is that I've missed the efficiency 4 times before, and it must have been a mistake because I've never seen it again. The most interesting thing is that I had the last repair for 30 emeralds, and here for 18 I did the right thing to look for a new one. Here you follow me, and I think you can even buy a few more pieces of everything, and 11, so the wood is 16 emeralds left for 32 emeralds, but I'm not waiting to see if the bidding will be updated or not. Now my main task is to somehow glamour all this stuff on myself. And for that I'll need the zombie experience farm again. Not that kind of wood. I have a little more than 3 stacks left. Okay, bidding that you have all the bidding blocked, there's no point in waiting, and so an anvil. Ready anvil, I'll put it in somewhere. Here we go. Let's go. I need luck 3. Okay, throw it in. I need to stand efficiency 4, efficiency 5 to make a zombie farm. I need sand shower, and what to do, that's what to do, beat the zombies, then manually. Well, let's make then 2 buckets of water. That's also see. Yes, if I stand still the water doesn't move in the bucket. As soon as I start turning the cameras nothing changes, but as soon as I go forward, because in one moves inside the bucket, but I wonder if it can spill. No, it doesn't spill. I thought it might spill. No way. I can dig up a stone almost instantly. Oh, good, I'm glad. I won't be able to do everything here by the 25th day as I had planned. Now I don't have a way to make it so that the water pushes them up and they fall from a height. So we'll start from what we have here. The water will push them up. Next, I'll probably put 2 trapdoors like this and like this. This water now we will pour here and make streams. Well, you see the experience little by little goes, that cannot but be happy. So one more my small observation. I do not know if you play on the BEDROCK version constantly, but for me it's a surprise. They do not want to pack here in a whole bunch. They gather about 15 pieces here. They start to crowd each other on the head, and after that do not fall here at all. I do not know why, maybe not so it seems, but something is just not right. Look, there are already 5 pieces, 6. Let's wait for about 6 more. You will see that they do not go texture in T. Man, this is very cool. Coordinates 2 to 100 must be remembered, and come on now, you just appeared aka, and how to cast this shit. Affigit competes how he spits it. Scary did not say before starting this survival that it will be difficult, but I was not told that directly, so how come there are so many gas to emo? Listen here, I just now realized, and how miraculous. How do I then repair my axe and everything else if I cannot hold it in the left hand? How many more things in this Minecraft need to learn? Well, great Gasta here, it feels like 20 times more than in the standard. A tree at last. I've found a tree. I've already been followed by a bloody little bastard. Now I'm going to hide from her. I'm going to pick up some green and red mushrooms here. I just saw a green one. I took them and break in these 2 cups. I can put and break in and mending on now, and then the spice will appear. We'll put spice on too, but we'll be satisfied with this at least. Why do I need all these saplings? Now I'm going to form a whole heap of land here. I'm going to replant everything a little bit and make it a little bit. I'm going to set back a few blocks between the trees so that when they grow up, you can still get seedlings from the leaves. Otherwise, if you put them too close together, you lose more seedlings than you gain. The organizational part of my video is coming to an end, and soon the construction will start. As soon as I have the right amount of wood and stone, this survival will be in a more medieval style, and the next one will probably be on some kind of space or underwater theme. Space or underwater theme. But already on the version of Minecraft I became more interested in how I can move Minecraft so that with the right mouse button pressed blocks are placed, they are interrupted their installation. I cannot understand why this happens, but also should not be. I to lay a large number of blocks I have to constantly poke on the right mouse button. I even like this trick. Look, I can be at maximum distance. I come to 1 block and just go to the side. See, it instantly mines stone. Wow, no, well, very cool. This theme works, but I can't understand what this has to do with. In short, I'm still terraforming. I'm extracting wood, and I'll meet you when I start building my house. I probably chose the wrong directions as I've been sailing for quite a long distance. It must have been a mistake. Okay, I've come. Let's be there. My island is behind me. I came from the other side of the island to my base and then just sailed straight deep into the Ocean, hoping to find land in there to find the right biome well as the night comes on. 7 will be the top part of the building, like this will be the entrance of my building. How much time will I have to spend here now with the construction and everything else? From this side I make a ledge somewhere 2 blocks, 5 more like this. I'm going to this side, then I make 3 blocks to this side, 3 blocks to this side again, 2 3 4 5 short. Yes, as you can see the base is getting very big, the territory is huge of course, so I've done it right. 2 4 6 8 10 12 14 16 18. I still need to connect with the side in this place, so I have to think of a way to make this strip of trim of my future base join this place. 2 4 6 7 almost connected. It's still left here on the corner of some. I think I've got it all connected, but I'm not too happy with the size. I'd actually make it smaller, and here it's probably going to be about 4 by 2 4 6 8 10. All this is the shape of the house, and now this little beauty needs to be raised to a certain height. To start with, I'm going to go 3 blocks up. I was going to make a little stop at day 33, but something I think I'm spending more than 10 game time with this building. At least the stone is going away so fast. I'm going to dilute this stone in the future with different blocks to make the building more eye-catching and detailed with different textures and everything else. By the way, it is desirable to put torches on these things so that there will be no problems later on and creepers will not suddenly start walking here. I need 15. I have built 15 blocks high. This will be the upper part of the towers, and I feel that I need scaffolding, as it is not in vain I brought them here after all. Right, let it not fall down there. Now we will make a road. I have already thought how I will go down. Now I have almost no food left, and the last day that I did here is only running from point to point like this. Now if I can show you, I will book Vel for myself and close the bottom with solid blocks. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Ready. One corner I have finished. Here we will make some kind of future window. I think that on the cubes here put on the sides so that there is no hole. Build upwards after that. Here again steps, more steps, more steps, more steps, and you can already round off. Look, compared to normal Minecraft here, how the hell do I build forward scaffolding? I click on it, builds from the top. Control is not put Katia for some reason. I click on it in the center of the scaffolding. I click on the Alt button. No, see, it doesn't build forward. If I press the mouse rules here in regular Minecraft, it would build forward. Here for some reason it builds upwards. Then what do I do? Like this, it builds like this. I have to move a block aside and build a path. It's also inconvenient. It should be at least there should be some convenience, which is what I was talking about. Yes, well, in terms of building the roof itself, there is nothing absolutely complicated here. Let's see if what I wanted to build there in principle, yes, but here we have to build this whole thing again, and we have to carefully climb up here like this on the shelf. I have to draw a central black dividing stripe like this from one part of the covers to the other and put an inverted step from the gravel. I can get flint with a certain chance, right, but if I take a pickaxe with luck it always throws flint from the gravel. I didn't notice this before in the Java version. This also works with black dye. We have to swim a little bit, kill some octopuses here to make some meat, and then we'll take the meat away. I'll put the food stolen here, and now let's do some detailing in the house here. Here I'll put 2 trapdoors like an open door, a small sash for the window. Yes, I'll put one here as well. There will be glass inside, of course, but a little later. Textures where there is no this thing at the bottom. Okay, put the fire again, remove the fire, open the gate inside, then put the glass, and now what I need to do is to put the scaffolding like this, then put the hatches to open them and remove that too, and here at the bottom, clamp the shit. Put the sign 1 2 on the other side. By the way, at the top you will have to repeat all this work there too, and at the bottom you can use half blocks. Repeat everything exactly the same. 2 fires, remove the fire. 2 wickets exactly the same way. Hatches, and at the bottom wooden windowsills. Then on them you can put we can put additional decorations on them, and then we can put a wicket door on it. Perfectly ready at the bottom. Everything is ready too. We also need to bring glass here. The stones will be reconstructed a little later. He is gunpowder, he is brown dye, he is gray dye, he is emeralds. I will buy this. I just need gray or stand. I also mine lapis lazuli, and so I have prepared a little glass here. I don't want to make it gray, let it be blue. By the way, I don't need not only pure blue glass, I need also blue glass panels. I forgot to add some places of decoration here like this. Further the half block here. By the way, you can take an axe and change the bottom part a little bit to make it lighter. Yes, and plus the wicket I need where my wickets are now. Let's realize the doors I use hatches in my case, raising them to a certain height where so just the normal height is 5 blocks even, and then we move to the side and like this we put how many 2 right 2 blocks further. I'll take stone buttons, I'll put them like this here on top of the iron stick stone rag, no wrong with everything, and I'll get some threads for what I thought I would. Still need thread for this. I decided that for the handles of the door itself I can put these holders and it looks great, and here the glass should be installed with the kushimi. Look at what we have got, and we have got a very nice building. We just need to light it somehow neatly. Hob and hob all the doors. There is one we will open right away to go inside. By the way, why it is put this way it's hard to say, I don't even know. Well, let it be like this will be ajar. All the passage I rounded a nice neat passage. Now we need to make windows and design exactly the same facade of at least this building so that for the screensaver of today's video all looked beautiful. I do not argue, perhaps you medieval is already bored, but there will be Java version still survival and hardcore necessarily on any space or underwater theme. It will still be 100% well here and now. I wanted to look at these textures in the address to try medieval, and damn, I really like it very much. You see what they added with the decoration of wood on the stone walls. The walls will still be redesigned. I have the remaining 5 game days I want to spend to make the front part of this facade of the building. Yes, look at me, the perfect combination of boulder, masonry, stone and andesite to diversify the walls. This is what I am now. I'm going to remove the stone here, andesite here, just like that. I'm going to add 2 andesite blocks here, where I'll cut 2 blocks from the top right here and also 2 andesite. In general, as you can see already now, there is still work to be done on the terrain. I built a pathway. The front part is completely redone, just like I've redone these inserts in the houses. I'm very happy with the result for this video. I have a big, cool, comfortable house which I'll move in the next episode. There is still work to be done. If you know any, I have no idea how to do it. I've run out of resources and I've got a lot of work to do here, just like the inside of this courtyard and the inside of this whole building behind me. And I know 100% sure I'm going to have a lighthouse right here in this spot. I'm going to redo all the grass. I'm going to add. I need to replenish food, and since there are already cows around, you can quickly chick them. In short, I'm happy with what I got for today's video. Almost 50 days. I don't see the point of another 20 minutes here on something. I'd rather spend this game day on something more useful for the next video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. This is my first experience playing in the BEDROCK version. I remind you, with you as he finally, be sure to support this video by liking it if you watched it to the end, but you can also give some interesting tips on the